Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers. This morning I'm looking at a book from Law Society Publishing. It's a very important toolkit book for practitioners. It's called the COFA Toolkit and it's part of the Law Society's Risk and Compliance Service. The toolkit has been written by Jeremy Black and Florence Perret du Cray. It's this book here which we'll have a look at. It's in a paperback, so it's quite short and small. There is a CD-ROM to go with it. My wife Elizabeth and I have written a review of this toolkit and the other toolkits in the series, which all go together as a complementary group of books. And we've given it this title. Because every law firm must shortly have a compliance officer for finance and administration, that's a COFA, you need this new toolkit from the Law Society with accompanying CD-ROM. And we say yes, the time is fast approaching, because from January 2013 not only must every law firm have an authorised compliance officer for legal practice, that's a COLP, but additionally a compliance officer for finance and administration, the COFA. Now we're talking of 4 months away. I'm recording this towards the end of August. This is the actual paperback book. It's not very big. It's the front, the spine, and then you can see the back. At the back you've got the CD, and then you've got something approaching 60 odd pages. So very useful appendices. You can see a little bit of them there. Right at the end you've got again a continuation of the various checklists. These are key controls which are expected to be put in. Effectively the book is got a small amount of narrative at the beginning, and then you've got a whole series of appendices. That's the front cover there. Those are the contents which you can see there, and then what you've got is a note about the authors, and you then go straight in to both. There's a foreword and a preface. The foreword is worth reading because that sets out what this new service is which the Law Society offers. Then you've got a standard structure for the paperback, which is paragraph numbering at the sides, which I find very helpful indeed, and some blocked out areas which highlight particular things, and there are quite a lot of charts. Anyway, as I say, it's an important book. If you're a practitioner, particularly in a firm, you will certainly have compelling reasons to acquire this extremely useful book. And it's one of the Law Society's highly regarded and eminently practical toolkits in their series. And each of these toolkits is designed to help practitioners cope with the new regulatory environment introduced under the OFR, which is the Outcomes Focused Regulation, which has been implemented by the SRA, which insists that all law firms, large or small, must assign top priority to risk management in line with the demands of the Legal Services Act 2007. So we're back again to a piece of legislation which is actually 5 years old from the previous Labour government. This book has been produced in a handy paperback format with the CD, and I think the advice is very clear and practical for all those in the various firms. All firms will of course be directly affected by these new rules which are coming in, so it is worth getting them for your professional library. So whether you're appointed as the firm's COFA or even the partner in charge of overseeing COFA compliance activities in line with the general risk management procedures which a firm is going to obviously have, you'll find the toolkit invaluable in our views. Note that in being charged with this responsibility, the COFA is regarded as having a more focused role than the COLP, who is another compliance officer. Again, as I said, there's a separate toolkit for that. And of course what you must do is record all compliance failures and report them back to the SRA. As the authors point out, and both are from Deloitte, the book highlights the main regulatory requirements relevant to COFAs, and there's further guidance together with template documents in the CD-ROM at the back. Like its companion volumes, I think this book is distinguished for its clarity and its ready adaptability to the needs of the busy practitioner. And I'm very grateful to all concerned for producing it as we enter this new, even more dominant era of regulatory authority over our activities. Thank you to all concerned. Bye-bye.